Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Franklin here from OnlineDimes.com. I've been getting a question this week, and it's been people wanting to know how to get low cost per clicks on Facebook. I'm going to show you how I do it. Now, you don't need to do it this way, but this way will kind of speed things up for you. First, I just want to show you some old adverts. I don't actually have any running at the moment on this account because I've been having some problems with it. This isn't my real account. This is a Facebook coupon account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some old adverts that I was testing out this week and I actually made a bit of money off. Now you'll see there's a lot of dead adverts here, and this is why I'm having issues at the moment. What happens is these get accepted by review, but then what happens is they don't run even after 2 or 3 days, and Facebook's telling me it's because of my country and where I live. The system, like different time zones or something, but I don't believe that. So I don't know why this is happening because it hasn't happened on any of my other accounts. I'm just going to put it down to the fact that I'm using a Facebook coupon. So what I'll do now is I'll just show you some adverts here where I got some good stats on. So I only had this going for 2 days. I've got 14% click-through rate on this. I've got 622 clicks, 1 cent post engagement, and 10 out of 10 relevance score. Now I just want to explain relevance score real quickly because it is important. What this means is this determines what actions people are taking on your advert. So if people are liking your advert, commenting on your advert, sharing your advert, you get a relevance score. Your relevance score goes up, right? But if they're clicking, they don't want to see this advert, they report the advert, or they don't want to see notifications from that page anymore, then your relevance score will go down. So that can really be important, because if you're getting a low relevance score, it means people aren't interested in your product. But if you're getting a high relevance score, it means that people are interested in your product or your advert. So I'm just going to show you a few more real quick before we go ahead and get into this tutorial. I think one down here, this might have been one of my highest ones recently. You see, this is 35%, which is really high. Good relevance rate, 1 cent cost per click, and 800 clicks. Now the thing is, you're not always going to get 1 cent clicks, okay? It's impossible because it depends on the country you're targeting and the market you're targeting, how popular it is. So I'm going to show you here one where I got 3 cent clicks. So I got 3 cent clicks here. Relevant score of 3, which was bad, so I cancelled this ad. Now, I usually go for under 10 cents per click, optimal under 5. If you're getting over 10, then I would probably look at optimizing your adverts a bit better. But I can't guarantee that you're going to get 1 cent every time. Even I don't get 1 cent every time because it depends on the country and what niche you're in. But this way that I'm going to be showing you, laser targeting will get you the best cost per click that you can get for those laser targeted niches. But I do get 1 cent for most of my ads, but not all of them. It's impossible to get them for all of them. So we'll head over to let's go back to campaign tags. We'll need that for later. You need to go to audience insights, and this is where all the magic happens, okay? Now, I'm using a program called Insight Hero, but this isn't necessary. You don't have to use this program. All this program does is speed things up for you. So this is how I used to do it. I'll show you real quick. Now, the thing with cost per clicks is you need to target the right audience and you get low cost per clicks. That's how it works. So I'm going to target fishing here. Fishing, trout fishing. And as you can see, it takes a long time to type all this in. And if I go fishing again, it doesn't really give me any ideas. It just gives me a whole bunch of this, and this is nothing compared to what I'm going to show you on this program. Okay, so this is how I sometimes do it. I still do this now, but I used to do this more back when I first started. And to put it into perspective, doing it this way here would take me about 6 to 8 hours to do all my adverts, because I optimize a lot of adverts at once. Using this program up here, it takes me about an hour to 2 hours. I can literally do an advert in under 2 minutes. So I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. And once again, you don't need this advert, okay? If you're happy to go through this, you can just put all your interest in here and do all your targeting through this, okay? It works the exact same way, but the thing is, it's just going to take you a lot longer, okay? So let's just assume you've got this program. It's a Chrome extension, and you want to click on this little icon to activate it in the right once you've got it. Once you've done that, you want to go to activate in here. And you want to add a new project. I'm going to add luxury, I think like 17s. I've got so many in there. And this will add it to your project. And then I'm going to go down to luxury 17, load project. On the left here, we have researched keywords, and then we have project keywords. And you have interest, job titles, employers, majors, and schools. I want to touch on schools really quickly because with schools, sports teams are very popular in schools, right? And if you're doing Teespring campaigns, you can target a school or a college, and you can target a sports team and get it really narrowed down to the exact audience that you're looking for. We're going to go back to interest, and I'm going to put in luxury. It usually takes about 5 or 6 seconds to load up. We're at about 3 seconds now, I think. 5, and there we go. We have luxury goods. Now, you could just highlight luxury goods, for example, and add that to your project. But what I'm going to do, before we do that, I mean, look at all the options here that have just come up within 5 seconds. It's crazy, right? All of this stuff here. But we can go deeper. So highlight luxury goods and click expand selected. And it'll take another 5 or 6 seconds. And here we go. We have anything in yellow is what's inside luxury goods. So we have all of this stuff here and all of this stuff down the bottom. Now I don't want this on my project, so I'm going to unclick that, and I'm going to go down and find watch and jewelry. And I could add online shopping, since this is what I'm advertising products online, but I won't do that for this example. And I go add selected to project, and now we have them in our project. Now I'm going to go to job titles and put in lawyer. It should come up. Job titles take a little bit longer. Not in this case. So we have lawyer. We're going to add selected to our project. And just so you know, you can't actually go deeper on job titles. It just brings up the ones that you can use, because there's way less job titles than there is interest. Now we're going to go doctors or doctor. And now we have doctor. We're going to add that to our project. If you go to job titles here, you can see that we have lawyer and doctor. Now, if you're happy with your selection, I mean, usually you'll have a lot more interest and stuff like that. I would have a lot more, and I would have a big list here, but I'm not going to be going through that right now. Once you've done that, you want to go to audience builder. And this is your information on the right. And so what I do is I add watches, jewelry, I add doctor and lawyer. And I have an audience of 7,000. I'm just going to tweak the age a bit. I'm going to go 22 and 50 something. And the reason I'm picking these two jobs is because, these guys make money. Well, good doctors and good lawyers make money. Now you're probably wondering, how would I make money out of an audience of 5,300? Well, I call this micro-targeting. I don't know if it's a real thing, but that's just what I'd call it. And I target audiences under 10,000. And I'll show you why. I get sent affiliate offers, okay, every couple of days from my affiliate manager. And I do suggest getting an affiliate manager because it saves you time finding all the hot trending offers yourself. And I'll get something like this. So I'll get 4 offers. And I will do some laser targeted audiences based on these offers. And I'll just refresh this really quickly. It's bugged out on me. And I'll start a certain amount of ads for that offer. So here I've done 4 for, not for this one here, but ones that was similar to this. And I got a reach of 4,300, 2,300, 1,200, 1,800. And I got some high click-through rates, and I got 1 cent on all of these, and this is 1 cent as well, but it didn't register. Now the thing is, I ran this ad for 12 hours, these 4 ads, and I spent $24 and I made $1,600. This is how powerful this program is. I quickly made an ad in 12 hours. I actually made 8 ads, but only 4 of them came through. Actually worked very well for me. Now, what I'm trying to say is, you can, if you get sent an affiliate product, or you want to sell an affiliate product really quick, you can do this. It's kind of like a churn and burn on Facebook. So you start an advert, you run it for 12 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours, and then you stop it. And I'm not saying this is going to work for everybody or it's going to work all the time, because I get a lot of failed ads as well. It just depends on the product that you're selling. And I'm going to cover that really quickly. So there's 4 things you need on Facebook. You need a convincing product, a converting product, sorry. So a product that people aren't selling, or not many people are selling that same product. A Teespring ad that kind of has a good design, or a product that people want. And then you want to get low cost per clicks. But before we get low cost per clicks and high click-through rates, you need to have a good product. This is crucial to your Facebook ad campaign. And then we need convincing ads. Now, I was teaching a kid not long ago, and he got some really good click-through rates, some really good stats on his advert, but he didn't sell anything. And he was selling Teespring campaigns, and his t-shirt was a crappy design. It wasn't really appealing, and no one bought it. And he didn't have a very convincing advert. So it's very important to get these right. Otherwise, you're not going to make any sales, and you're just going to waste your time with your advertising. So yeah, this is, these are some good campaigns, but I don't always get good campaigns like this. And then I've pretty much just explained my micro-targeting. And I don't always do micro-targeting. It just depends on the offer, kind of like what my mood is. If I need to get some money really quickly, or need to get a product out quickly, I'll do that. But I don't always do that. So don't think I always just go and target small things and make a lot of money, because it doesn't really work like that. I do put in a lot of effort with optimizing all my adverts. Now, once you've done this, you want to go to Create Ad. And you'll go to a power editor in Facebook, and you go Create New. I'm not going to create an ad right now, because it'll take too long. You want to keep it on auction. And now I go for page engagements, page post engagements. And the reason I do that is because I feel that for my personal experiences and my products, it works best for me. It might not work best for everybody, but that's what works best for me. So you have to find what works best for you. You have to try all of these, or try what you think will work, and kind of just do a lot of testing. And your first test runs on Facebook, if you haven't sold this product before, you're going to have a lot of headaches, you're going to have a lot of fails, you're going to spend a lot of money. But once you get it down to, once you get the hang of it, you'll start making some money. And then I also do video views, and I do video views because in the last 6 months, these have been converting very well for me. I've been getting a whole bunch of pictures of products I'm selling. I'll send them off to a guy on Fiverr. I've got a guy on Skype now that I use. He'll make a 10-second, 20-second video really quickly for me for a few dollars, and I'll post that up with a link to my site. And these are converting very well, and I usually get under 3 cents for all of my video ads. I've never really had any over 3 cents unless I haven't optimized them very well. Videos are working very well for me right now. But this, once again, it depends on your product and your business plan and what you actually want to do. You might want to do website conversions, or clicks to website, I don't know, or page likes. So once you've created your ad, we'll just say we've created one, you want to go to upload changes, and it would have uploaded for you. And then it'll be in here in your advert campaigns. And whether you like to edit your adverts in here or edit your adverts in here, that's personal preference. And you can just do whatever you want to do. So that's exactly how I get my low cost per clicks. And I want to just go back really quick and kind of show you the power of this thing. I'm going to load projects here. And we're going to go back to projects. Load project, back to research. I'm going to put in phishing. I'm just going to show you how quickly I can dig into phishing and find a whole bunch of products, or a whole bunch of keywords, that you could either sell products to, or Teespring campaigns. And let me tell you, a friend of mine is making some serious money on selling Teespring campaigns to phishing audiences. He's just seriously doing some really, really good campaigns with it right now. So right here we've got spear fishing, bass fishing, kayak fishing, ice fishing, fishing techniques, carp fishing. And look at these numbers. These are people that are interested in carp fishing and stuff. We've got fishing superstars, Major League Fishing. I didn't even know that was a thing. You could make a Major League Fishing t-shirt. Marlin fishing. So you can see this is really good stuff right here. I'm going to put in hunting as well. Or maybe let's try, I don't know, nurses. Oh, I don't even, we'll just go doctors. Doctor. You can sell Teespring things to doctors or something, or people that are interested in medical stuff, I guess. Wait for this to load really quick, and it should be coming up now. And here we go. Heaps of stuff related to doctors. Okay, so you can see this thing is a very, very powerful program. But like I said, you don't have to use this, okay? You can just go down and you can fill this in with a whole bunch of interest, and then you can, do all your targeting through here. Okay, I'm not trying to sell your product. I'm just showing you exactly how I do it my way. All right, so I hope that I answered your guys' questions. If you have any more questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer them or do a video or do a tutorial for you. And if you haven't already, checked out onlinedimes.com, and I'll see you on the next video.